Hi everybody and welcome to my channel. I'm gonna play the Super Sunday Daylong, which is a free 12 board best hand tournament. But just before I get started, a quick reminder, if you like my content, please remember to hit that subscribe button and you'll be kept up to date with my releases. Okay. So we have a 12 count. We can make a takeout double here. We have Doubleton Diamond, so we've got some sort of support for all the unbid suits. 3 spades. This is probably an overbid from the robot. These jumps, 3 of a major, 4 of a minor, are often not particularly good hands. And obviously here we're completely minimum and we know partners passed, so it's not even really in the ballpark to consider 4. And that's before we even consider that we've only got 3 spades. So, okay, so they got quite a few points, but a lot of them are pretty junky. Queen Jack of Hearts, Queen Jack of Diamonds. So there's a club rough floating around because we've got the Ace King missing and an 8 card fit. It may be that if they get a club rough, it's with their trump trick. So Ace of Hearts lead. Let's just have another look at the bidding. That's a bit of a curious lead. So they're leading from Ace to 4. We know West can't have more than three hearts, so no trump. I think they never skip over even a weak 4-card major, although I could be proved wrong. Okay. So, I assume the spades are going to split here. 10 of hearts, so King 9, so we don't need the diamond finesse. I guess we just play a couple of diamonds and start on the clubs. A couple of spades rather, and start on the club suit. So we're just going to lose a spade and 2 clubs. I don't think East can really have 4 spades here, because that would give West a singleton, and surely they would have raised diamonds. There's a big diamond fit floating around. So if they switch to a diamond at some point, we can just go up and cash a heart and then work on the rest of the clubs. So is this Queen Jack Doubleton? Or are they going to prove me wrong that they've actually got 4 spades? No, it is Queen Jack Doubleton. So I think we can claim now we're just... Well, maybe we should just try. Could East be something like 2, 4, 6, 1 with a singleton club? Or not, maybe we can get them to crash it. So let's just try the Queen of Clubs here. Oh, they didn't have any at all. Okay, right, we can claim making +1. So an 18 count, nice 18, good 5-card suit. So 3 spades, preemptive. I think we have to bid 3-no here. There's a whole variety of hands that partner could have that couldn't act over 3 spades. We give partner some sort of scattered 7 or 8 count. Especially the robot without 4 hearts might be passing with maybe even more points. I don't think you can really afford to play that double of 3 spades here. Would definitely guarantee 4 hearts. Not sure whether the robots do or don't, but we're going to try 3 now. Having ace-1 is not so bad, because if East has only got 2 spades, we can hold up a round and then hopefully keep West off play. So King of Spades lead. So we actually know East has got a singleton. It's not a great fit, 6 count. It doesn't look very promising. Got 2 entries to table. So I think I'm going to duck the first round and see what they play. Often if they haven't got another entry when they see dummy, they switch to something, and I don't really mind them switching to anything. Well, they have continued spades. Now a diamond comes, that's interesting. So incidentally, if we were playing this diamond suit without any opposition bidding and without the discard, then the correct way to play it is actually low to the 10. Here that looks less tempting after discard. Maybe we think West has got Jack X or singleton. Jack of diamonds, because it is slightly odd discard, given it's the suit we opened. So do we try and run the diamonds, and then we can think about taking the heart finesse at the end, which would be enough for a contract if the diamonds run. But maybe the diamonds are still 5-1, maybe East has still got to stop. I don't think we're going to play West for Jack to 4, that seems a bit obscure. East is the dealer, so that doesn't really tell us that much. They probably didn't have a weak 2 in hearts or a 3 club opening. So we're going to try the diamonds, I guess we are. Oh, East has got all of the diamonds. Okay. We do get a spade discard out of West. So we can't pick up anything now. So West has still got 4 spades. We could try... It's probably damage limitation now. We could try the double heart finesse. The club suit's a lot less promising. We could lead 10 of hearts. Hope East has got something very favourable, like, well, even King Jack X isn't enough, because we can get back to table to repeat the finesse, but we won't be able to cash the long one. So East started 6 diamonds, 1 spade. I guess I'm going to take a heart finesse, and if West gets in, they're going to cash a load of spades, and then maybe we're going to repeat the heart finesse. Maybe that's going to be our line. How many have they got to cash at the moment? 4. So that will be losing the 2 diamonds, the 2 clubs, and then repeat the heart finesse. Let's try it. Yeah, so I think East would have covered if they had King Jack X. So I suppose the other option we could think about is playing low to the Queen. Which would work against Jack X in the West hand. So could West be something like seven two naught 4? Yeah, I think I'm going to try that. I can still, if this loses, we can still try the heart finesse against East later. For the Jack, if this loses to the King. Okay, so it looks like hearts maybe West has got Jack's third heart. Let's try this. Okay, so we've got a few more tricks. We've got 2 diamonds, a club and a heart, so we're just 1 away now, but I think that extra trick is going to be elusive. Well, I've got to win this. So this hand's got King 9x of, sorry, 9 something something of diamonds. So we can play this pitching a spade. And we can try a club. Okay, now this hand's split. So I can't afford to duck. I think it's going to cash my heart. And play a club. It looks like West has got Queen 3rd club. Queen 10x. So I wouldn't think we could do any better. No. So 14 high. I think this is a clear no trump for several reasons. One, we've only got doubles and spade. It might make spade competition more tricky. We have got quite nice controls and a reasonable 5-card suit. So it's actually pretty close to the evaluation of the hand. So partner transfers to spades and East doubles, which take out with short spades. And we haven't got 3 spades, so we can't really compete any further. Queen of spades lead. So the other slight advantage in opening these 14 to no trump is that if you do end up defending, the Robot West will play us for 15. They can never adjust for the fact that we might be a point short, so it can lead to them doing silly things sometimes that couldn't possibly be right. It looks here, assuming that partner hasn't got 6 spades, they might have been 3 spades with Queen Jack to 6. Not sure, but they might have some spades to rough in dummy. Switch to a heart. Well, there's no reason why partner couldn't have the Jack or Queen here. We have got safe exits in the diamond suit. We haven't really got any suit that we can set up any extra tricks in. So I'm just going to play low. So that must be all of partner's points. I mean, it is a bit curious that the robots with an 8 count, when partners opens a strong no trump, just go meekly. So they had Queen Jack of Spades, Ace of Diamonds, Jack of Hearts. So they had quite a lot of high cards. They really should have been doing something over 3 hearts, like double, just to say our side's got the balance of points rather than just a strict penalty. But here, obviously, they can't have the Queen of Clubs. Otherwise, we would hope they would have done something. So I guess I can win and play a diamond. Maybe they're in a 4-3 fit here, and maybe we can promote something in diamonds. I'm not sure. But De Clare has definitely got the Queen of Clubs. Okay, partner had a singleton diamond. So we've got it 2 off now, which is going to be most of the match points, because 200 is always a great score at pairs, providing you don't have a game on. And pretty sure we didn't here. I guess I can just cash another heart and get our diamond. I think we're probably done in terms of tricks there. Yep. So yeah, and partner's got a perfect double there. Jack third heart. 8 count. I mean, it could have been vital if they would say they were only going 1 off and we were making 2 spades. Then we would only be collecting 100 versus 110 our way in spades. And North surely thinks that they've got enough stuff to make 2 spades. So nice hand here, 6-4. So 2 spades is weaker than Drury, which would be 2 clubs, showing a maximum pass. So we just put 4 spades here. Okay, so this is a pretty bad mesh. So it looks like we've got a loser in every suit. Stiff king of spades would be helpful, but we've actually got no interest to dummy. So this is probably from low cards, and he's just got the king queen. So diamonds, there's a small chance it could play for no loser if East has got king X. We can play a heart, try and sneak it to the king, and then fall back on singleton king of spades, but I'm not really very hopeful about this contract. So they're straight up. Oh. Well, that's cheered me up a bit. So we can get rid of our club loser. And I guess we take a spade finesse now. If this loses, we only need to ruff a max of 1 diamond. So we want to get the trumps drawn. So cross to the spade, take a diamond finesse, hoping for king X here. If it's not, then we can ruff the remaining diamond. Diamond goes. It could be king X actually. Nope, they're just having a bit of fun. So making. So 15 count, so a solid 2 heart overcall. which is brushed aside. Now we potentially got 4 tricks here. I guess I'm going to lead ace of hearts. Is there a case for leading one of my shorter aces? Maybe. We're not really expecting partner to have anything at all. If these all cash, then maybe they're going to have to get the spades wrong and give us a spade trick. Oh, that's pretty disastrous. So dummy had 11. They got 2 discards in the heart suit. Declarer's only got 5 spades, but isn't worried about roughing anything. So they've probably got some diamond length, I guess, Queen Jack. Maybe they got Queen Jack 5th diamond. But there was no urgency for them to pitch anything on the hearts. Because if they needed to, they would have, when they crossed the table, they would have taken their pitches. So I guess we just get out a spade. King of clubs. Well, we know they can cross to the... It can't really be wrong to cash the ace of diamonds because they can always lead up to it. So I'm just going to take ace and a diamond. So pretty disastrous lead, I think. Ace of diamonds would certainly been okay. Ace and a club. I think that's maybe okay as well. I'm not sure actually. Let's have a look. You can... That's interesting. So they could have made an oh yes, of course, by finessing spades. Yes, so if they're going to get spades wrong, they're going to go off if we lead a minor suit ace. Okay, 15 count. So we could open a diamond here and rebid 2 clubs, but since I'm not playing in an ACBL event, I'm going to use my freedom to open a no trump. Transfer to hearts. Okay, maybe wasn't the best idea. Oh, well, partner's got 6. That's okay. Well, let's play low. They're going to win the queen. I imagine ace queen are probably here. And see what's played. So that's already 6 points, and East is a passed hand. Oh, they didn't win the queen. they're sort of sticking us in hand. Maybe they've underled the ace, it's possible, and the East didn't want to put the queen up. So we could start on the spade suit, try and build a trick there. I think it's probably more attractive to play ace of diamonds, rough a diamond, and then maybe lead a club up. I think I'm just going to cover this because I suspect the ace is probably here. And then we can duck this spade, because if this hand's got the king-queen, they are probably going to have to play something to our advantage. We'll play another spade. Now we can rough another diamond. Oh, we can't rough another diamond. Okay. This is probably being roughed. So we're going to lose. We're finishing 2 down. 6 of spades is not a winner. But it might not be so bad because it might be going a diamond all pass. I guess I could have probably made another trick. Oh, ace of clubs was inside. So I certainly could have made another trick. Yeah, it was ace of hearts on lead. So what's the best we could do? Oh, we can make it on a heart lead, in fact. Ouch. I guess with king, queen, doubleton, we'd have to drop king, queen, doubleton of spades. So we could just basically draw trumps, I think. Okay, for aceless 14. I'm going to open a club, chance that they don't get together in spades. So if we'd opened a no trump here, we probably would have finished in 3, or I guess north. Maybe the robot would have invited. They quite often invite with 9. So looks like a lead, maybe from shortage or rubbish. Or maybe not. Gonna duck a couple of rounds and play a club. So it looks like they're just going to get a heart, and we're making, well, I won't actually claim, because just in case they duck the heart, I can't really see them doing that, no. Now we can claim. 12 high. Oh, this is a heart response. Now it looks like we're going to 4 hearts here. East has sort of told us how to play the hearts. They've either got a singleton or void. I wonder if we can redouble here and it'll... Sometimes these things used to go all pass, but I think they've sort of stopped them doing that now. I'm going to redouble. Okay, I'm going to go 4 hearts. So it looks like Queen of Clubs would be offside. Let's see, what's dummy got 12? We've got 12. I imagine Easter's got 12 as well. So King, Queen of Spades, King, Queen of Diamonds, Queen of Clubs. So I think West is going to have King, Jack of Hearts. I think they've given us a complete blueprint as to what the hand is. So we're going to try the Jack. We're going to try and pitch. I guess we don't even need to pitch off a spade on the diamonds if I'm right. But let's try the Jack of Clubs. Now we're going to try the 10 of Hearts. Well, they resisted covering. Surely East hasn't got a stiff King of Hearts. That would make its bid pretty ridiculous. So that would give it a max 9 count outside Hearts. Could it have the Jack of Hearts? If it's got the Jack of Hearts, then it must be missing one of the other big honours. Which is a bit annoying, because that would now mean that, say, the Spade Queen is with the West hand and they're going to win and switch to Spades. It does concern me that they haven't covered. Two is missing as well. I'm going to run it. Yeah, okay. Good. So we'll play another heart. So we can be pretty certain that we've got the layout right now. We don't need to rough anything in dummy, and obviously we couldn't afford to anyway, so we can just draw the remaining trumps, take a diamond finesse, and they're going to get a spade and a diamond. Oh, I think they've made another mistake, because now we can cross the table and just duck this. So 12. Oh, I'm amazed that the robots didn't cover. So really nice 19 here. 5 card suit. This is definitely worth 2-no. Ace King 5th. Great controls. 3 hearts. So I think we're going to play spades here. We've got a doubleton potential rougher. The club suit might need setting up. So fairly clear to play spades. So relatively thin game this. So I think I'm going to duck this. Or should I duck it? Yeah, we've got slight issues in terms of getting to this club suit. Even if, say, the Queen of Clubs was Doubleton. So, yeah, we've got quite a few issues here. I'm going to duck this first. I think making this will be a good result. And they switch to a spade. Well, that's improved things because we've now got an entry to the club suit. So I guess I'm going to try and draw trumps and then play ace, king and a club. And then we might have to guess diamonds, depending on where the Queen of Clubs is, or if it hasn't dropped. If East has got Queen third. The West has got Queen third, we're looking good. We may as well cover this. I don't know whether they've switched to a singleton spade or not. We're about to find out. No. Okay, so we can draw the last trump, play ace, king and a club, hoping that the club suit also splits. If East wins, then they're going to have to play a diamond to give us a guess. Is there any advantage? No, there's no advantage to not drawing the last trump. So definitely going to draw that. 3 of diamonds discard. As much as that means anything. The Queen drops. So now we can cross to the Jack, back to the Ace of Hearts, 2 clubs. And we're going to give them the Ace of Diamonds at the end. So making 11. So we could continue with our theme of upgrading no trumps here. This is 4-3-3, but we have got 4-10, all 4 10s. Quite like this hand. Queen Jack 10, Queen Jack 10 and the Ace 10s. Not going to break the transfer though, that really would be egging it too much. So I'm just going to bid 4 spades. So the robot plays, don't really like these methods, but I suppose it's sort of okay-ish in best hand competitions. If you bid 3 spades, it's a maximum. If you bid 4 spades, it's a minimum. So we're just going to show our minimum. So it doesn't look a huge amount to this one. We're likely to lose 2 clubs and the heart. Maybe we can get a rough and discard out of someone if in the club suit. If the trumps are 2-2. Going to start by unblocking the heart. So if we cross on a spade, play ace, rough a diamond. Cross on a spade, rough a diamond. Or do we draw two rounds? I actually want to finish in. Maybe I play ace, rough a diamond, high, cross on a spade. Just check they're not 4-0. Then we can rough another diamond, cross on a spade. If someone's got King Queen Doubleton club or Queen Jack Doubleton's good. Any 2 on a Doubleton I think is good enough. Because they obviously can't overtake, because that would give us. That would swallow one of the club losers. So let's play ace of diamonds, rough a diamond high because we can afford to. Cross on a spade. Rough a diamond high. So we need spades 2-2 for this little operation. They are. So we cash the heart. Ace on a club. Okay, they made a mistake not unblocking. Probably, this is again another advantage of these upgrades, because they probably thought I was marked with one of the club honours, like the jack or the queen, and that therefore unblocking the king couldn't gain. But now they've given us the rough and discard. So making +1. Usually they're pretty good at these sort of things. I guess they didn't know what was going on in diamonds. Let's see, this is a revolting 15 now. You see, I think this is a worse hand than the one before that we did open a no trump on. It's again 4-3-3, but we've only got 1-10 this time. And, you know, Queen Jack X is a lot worse than Queen Jack 10, which is obviously a certain trick. I'm still going to open a no trump, of course, but it's a pretty bad hand. 2 clubs. I'm going to show my major, because obviously partner could have a singleton or something. So lots of finesses here. We've got the spade finesse, the diamond finesse, the club finesse, and we've got the jack of hearts floating around as well. I suppose the king of spades rates to be offside. Let's hope they don't switch to clubs, which is very much our weak spot. So as expected, king of spades is offside. They switch to a diamond. Well, this is probably offside as well. I can't really see that we're going to go up with the ace though. So what are we up to? We're up to 3 diamonds and 3 spades. Lost 2 tricks. So we definitely got a club loser. So it would be nice if we could flush out what was going on in hearts, wouldn't it? But does that risk? No, if we lose 2 hearts. So we could play a heart to the 9. Because East can't attack the club suit. If we play a heart to the queen and back to the club, then West might be able to switch to a club. So I think that looks like the best. Just checking the entries are okay here. We've still got 2 aces in diamonds, so there's no urgency to unblock the diamonds. If we play a heart to the 9, they switch to a club, that's fine. Now we can go up with the queen, and if it knocks out the ace, we've got an entry back to hand in the jack of clubs. We can play ace, queen of diamonds, and knock out the ace of hearts. If they play another spade, I might have to if they play another spade, that's a bit awkward, but I think that East hasn't got any more spades. So let's try a heart to the 9. Do we try the 10? Trying to get them to play the jack. Which hand do we want to be in? Or does it not matter? Don't think it really matters. Would they have covered with the jack? I don't know. But I think I'm going to try the finesse this way, because the finesse the other way. I think we're okay with this. I think it loses. Now we have to go up with the ace of clubs. And I think we can claim diamond, diamond, heart, heart, getting rid of the clubs, and the spades are good. So if we played a heart to the queen and the hearts had been the other way around, then we would have gone off. Obviously here we could have made an overtrip. Maybe they would have covered the 10 of clubs. I don't know. Anyway, last one. 3 passes and we have a pretty good hand. 16, 20, 24. I think we're going to show this as 25, 26 balanced. All the aces, good 5-card suit. Now, I think in theory, we've got 2 ways of doing this. 3 no denies a 5-card major. And if we go 2 clubs, 2 diamonds, 3 no, we could have a 5-card major. Or maybe it shows the 5-card major, but I don't really want to tell them I've got a 5-card major, so I'm just going to open 3 no. And what a surprise, they lead our best suit. So 4th highest lead. I think it's quite likely this hand's got Queen X. So if the hearts run, we've got 5 hearts, 5 spades, we've got all the tricks. Should partner have been, I wonder whether partner should have been inviting with 6. Or are we actually limited to 25 to 27? So they could have been 33. I don't think there's any point putting up the 9 particularly. Okay, so it looks like they have actually led from Queen to 4. So we win the 5. I don't think it's really going to help us though. Let's have a look at the heart suit. So that splits. So we can cash these, pitching a couple of clubs. I guess we've just got to knock out the spade. Oh. What's going on here? Oh, they led from Queen 3rd, did they? Okay, so we've got the rest. How did we do? I think we did reasonably well. Let's have a look. 73. So let's have a look. Just looking at the boards. First one. Fairly normal. Going 1 off was worth quite a lot of match points. Were they actually making 3 spades? Maybe they were. 6 spades, 2 clubs. They might be a trick short. They're close to making it. 3 hearts off 2 was very good, as you'd expect. 4 spades. This is one where we led the ace of hearts, which we could have defeated. Thought that might be our worst board, but it wasn't. 2 hearts was good, presumably because people were going more off in diamonds. Maybe a diamond passed out. This was actually our worst board, where I don't think there was anything we could do here. We just had 3 diamonds and 2 aces to lose. Then we got 100% for working out the exact shape of east. Another good board when we got our club suit going. This one was below average, yeah, where we could have guessed. I think we would have made another one if we guessed hearts the other way, because the heart suit would have actually come in. Jack third, so we would have made 3 spades, 3 diamonds, 3 hearts, 9, 10. Yeah, we would have made we would have made 10. And then the last one was decent as well. So pretty solid set. 73 overall. Okay, hope you enjoyed. That's it for now.